Pro stock motorcycle. It's an expensive sport for sure. There's a lot of technology involved. There's a lot of travel. There's a lot of expensive parts. Now, with or without a sponsor, here's a man, Steve Johnson, who has found a way to do it for 29 years. Tell me about it, Steve.
Well, first of all, we've always had some kind of support. It's just been the highs and the lows. It's a lot like people's life, but the reality is you have to dig through it. Some people pick a sport and they only have a chance to allocate a certain amount of time to it, i.e. the weekend or each night they work on their motorcycle or their car, whatever it is, to hone their craft. This is all I do. I have a cat and I have a refrigerator at my house, and a bed, and that's it's not real glorious, but that's the reality. And all of our waking hours at the shop are going and trying to generate money for this motorcycle. Sure, we got to fix it. We got tractor trailer, we got to fix that. The lawn needs to be mowed, and bills got to be paid and stuff. But at the end of the day, you have to focus on unique ways of trying to generate money. And we've done, in 2006 through 2010, I had two really, really nice sponsors, and I feel like I wanted to run two motorcycles, and somebody really smart told me, just rather than have two racing teams, why don't you just have one really well-funded team? So that was a great piece of advice, and having advice from Dale Earnhardt Sr. was great when die-cast was real popular. Selling literally thousands of die-cast generated a lot of money. On the other hand, not having a lifestyle to where you got to have a lot of gold around your neck and fancy cars and a big house and all that stuff, it enables you to save some money for those rainy days. And having said all that, then there's other simple ways. We have a reaction timer that is with 4 motorcycles. The motorcycles are all in crates, wooden crates, and we ship them all over the United States. You put the reaction timer with it, and then at a Walmart, the motorcycle is there inside the store. People are sitting on it, they're popping the clutch, they're getting a reaction time. You can generate money that way. Those are simple things that you can do. We have old race bikes. You can ship a motorcycle anywhere in the United States for about $500. That kills any of the NASCAR guys and anybody with a car that's trying to transport one, because you're paying a driver, you're paying hotels, insurance, the truck and trailer, the fuel. So, understand the environment and capitalize on it, and that's one way. One of the neatest things is the local guys. If you can't generate publicity in a local market, in your local market, then how do you expect to do it out on a national level? So hone those skills at that end. Have a relationship with those guys. I promise you, if you call those guys up and you say, man, I want to tell you about this deal, it's going 200 miles an hour, and I need to meet you at Jack in the Box or Taco Bell, and I'll lay it on you. The guy is going to show up. May not be the on-air guy, but he'll be the producer. He'll be somebody, and you can develop a relationship. You send him a birthday card. You invite him over for a Christmas party. It's so simple to develop a relationship. In Alabama, not the biggest market in the world. It's like the 18th or something in the media market. But they'll show Dale Earnhardt Jr. running Talladega, and then they'll follow up with some motorcycle racer, So it is possible to do these things. And then interact with your local track. Find out your track's biggest sponsor, and say it's a hamburger place. Well, if you can generate hamburger sales for the track through you handing out flyers, that's a great way to be able to say, hey, now the track is responsible for selling more hamburgers. You've made it, you've enabled the track to produce that results, and you're responsible for that. When you provide happiness to other people, you'll get happiness for yourself, and it always comes in the way of money. Peace out.
Steve Johnson, always getting it done.